Hey, what's up you guys, it's Techrodd, and in this tutorial we'll be taking a look at how to create your very first intro. So in the previous tutorial we've done a lot of things. We've done the basics, the animation, the effects. We've learned how to organize our project and told something about rendering. Now if we put all that together, we can create something simple. And today we're going to do that. Today we're going to create our first intro. So I'll be doing my own intro and you'll be doing your intro, so you don't have to do the same thing as I do. We're going to repeat all the steps I've done and I'm going to give you some more tips about it. Alright, so let's begin. As I said before, we'll be repeating the basics, so let's open up a new project. New composition with the default settings, of course HD, 720p. Let's make it duration 15 seconds, 10 seconds. Let's make it 10 seconds. Alright, so we have our composition over here. And first off, we need an idea. We need something to begin with. So let's say I want my intro. So my intro begins with Techrodd Studios coming in with the text with a nice font. Nice font. Alright, so let's search for a font. Font.com. There we go. Let's search for a fancy, nice font. Give me a second. Yeah, this one looks awesome. Squared display. Alright, open it up, install it. There we go, we got a nice font. Now we can use it. Next up is the ID. So what is the idea we're doing? I'm improvising right now, so let's just do something very simple. I'm going to add some music, I'm going to add some flashes, I'm going to add some animation with zooming in and zooming out and fitting in and fitting out, also positioning. Yeah, as I said before, we won't be using any animation presets because they're pre-made and it's kind of lame when you use it. But you may use it if you want. You still need to get used to After Effects after all. Alright, first off, let's create a black solid layer. Name it background. Okay. Then we gotta have our text, of course, our text layer. Type in some text. I'm going to change the font to, what was it again? Display. No. Yes, square display. That was it. Give me just a second. I'm looking for it. There we go. Alright, that's a nice font. So let's just let's just increase the size, maybe a little bit smaller to both sides, a little bit to crop more together. No, it's all about the details. When you got the details right, you got your animation right. So let's just close that into that one. Okay, so we got our text. I'm going to put it in the middle. Yes, I pressed P to open up the position, just remember that. Let's open up the title and action save over here so we can put it in the middle. Forgot about that. Okay, a little bit on top. Using the arrows is also possible if you want. There we go. And let's shut that off. Okay. So we got our text. Let's just add some other files to it. To Ctrl I to import files. Let's see over here, special effects. There'll be a download link in the description if you need any of those special effects. Most of it are included in my editing pack, which was uploaded a few weeks ago, I think. Yes, maybe some arrow. That's nice. Going to maybe add some green screen. What do you think about it? Some green screen. What else do we got? Ah yes, we got some lens images. It's nice from the background, some destructive lens. Oh, some particles, and that would work as well. Let's just get this one over here. It's pretty good. Alright. Yeah, that's the when you double click a file, it opens up in a different view, and you can see the animation if you want. Press 0 to preview, ramp view it, and you can watch it. Really handful, also for images possible. Music as well, that's possible. Okay, we got some. At first, we're going to add some music, I think. So, do music, for example. This one. Look like it. Let's do it. Come on. Yeah, the beginning was nice. Alright, so we're going to use that one at the beginning. So the song is Scream Previews OMG Shockwave Remix for about 10 seconds. There we go. Oh. I'm going to split that up using Ctrl-Shift-D, but I can't use Ctrl-Shift-D because when I do that, my camera recorder gets weird. Anyway, let's just open up the the bars. When you can see for this, I mean, just press L twice very fast after each other and you get this. Or when you press L one time, you can see the audio level. So just press L twice so you can see the bar over here. You can see the wavefronts. Alright, so let's just listen to it really quick. Let's stop here. So we're at 8 seconds and yeah, about 20 frames. Okay, so that's the sound. It's pretty nice for an intro, so I'm going to use that. I already got some ideas coming up when I heard that sound, so listening to dubstep music or some other, viewing some other intros, get some ideas. So do that as well. For here example, we can kind of let it zoom in. Just an example. Alright, so let's do that. We're going to zoom in our text. Yeah, I'm going to duplicate the text sometimes, I believe. But first, let's just add some TV noise. There we go. Press S to open scale. We're going to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Maybe something in the end. More. Yes, that's just fine. Okay. Maybe some zoom out. We can also transform it a little bit to our preferences. There we go. We're going to give it a opacity of, I believe, 50%. Now let's make it 30%. There we go. And let's fade in. It won't be fading it out. Oh, there you go. Well, it's something. We are going to fade it out. Yes. Yeah, over here you can see the audio and also the view. So when you press on this one, on this little eye over here, it hides the layer. The same thing for music, it hides the sound of the music. So you can see it hides the music. That's something. Okay, yes, I did some electromagnetic green screen, as you can see. I'm going to use this as one as well. So let's just add the green screen effect to it, which is effects, keying, key light. Here we can see screen color, press this little color, it recognizes every color you click on. For example, this one over here, it gets this one. But we're going to choose the green, so it removes the green and only shows the other colors. I'm going to give it a screen pre-blur from 1 and some pitch black from 10, I believe. No, 5 is much better. There we go. Okay. Alright, Ctrl Shift D to split it and delete the other one. There we go. Yeah, some magnetic shields. Pretty epic. Oh, you've seen that one. So we're going to, I believe, going to add that one to the whole end. And the other one as well. So I think overall it will look just great. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Let's just let this one appear right here with some fade in. 2 frames. There we go. So you can see it's on the music. Yeah, I always do that on the music. It's important. Yes, animation of the text. There we go. It needs to stay at the middle, of course. Maybe I'm going to increase the size, the top a little bit. There we go. Maybe some more. Oh, not good. Not good. Certainly not good. Okay, so let's frame the scale. Let's put 100% at frame 15. This one over here. Using the arrows to move it. I can also use zoom in. Using the scroll wheel on your mouse, of course. Or this one over here. What about 1600? Zoom in. Wahaha. Or 1.5 out. Never mind. So 100%, there we go. Yeah, you can see it's now moving in the right direction. So we're going to frame the position as well. Dun, dun, dun. Frame 15. There we go. So in the middle. Okay. That's nice. Needs to be faster. Yes, of course. These frames as well. So just place our time indicator over here so we can know where to put those 2 keyframes. Going to let it zoom in. So zoom in. And also the position. Yeah, you don't always need to press P and change the position. You can also move it. As you can see, when I move it, there appears a keyframe over here. So as you can see, Ctrl Z to undo that. There we go. You can see it move zooming in, but not that good. It's a little bit lower. Maybe this one a little bit. I believe we're going to add some glow to it. So as always, adjustment layer to add effects to all those layers beneath it. Glow, glow, glow. If you can't find it, you can still search it over here. Glow. There we go. Just drag on top of it. You can see some nice glow to the text and to the other layers. You know what? You're going to paste that glow to the text only. So only text has that glow to it. Okay. Going to change the settings a little bit. Going to play it around so we can have some nice. Yes, the radius about this big. More intensity to glow. Maybe a little bit smoother. There we go. No, keep that. Can change the color as well, but won't be doing that. It looks pretty good right now. Overall, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, I got some glow. The text, as you can see over here, it looks pretty neat. You know what? The electric charge over here, we're going to decrease the opacity a little bit so it doesn't come into the front that much. This one needs to be over here. Okay, that looks neat. I'm going to add some lens images. First I have to find it, of course. Textures, flares for Photoshop, there we go. Yeah, some random flares. I'll be placing a link in the description to these flares as well. Okay. So now just drag them all here. Just find a suitable one. Increase the size a little bit. Going to put that on top of here. Like this? Maybe? No? Yes. Looks much better. Yeah, you can see the text isn't there anymore. That's because the flare, its background is black. We can remove a black background with every layer, and that's possible by just toggling the switch over here to the switches to this mode. You can see normal over here, and when you keep pressing your left mouse click, and it opens up a menu, and when you go to screen, you can see it. Yeah, it removes black background. So when I go back to normal, you can see black background goes back. Okay. We can also use others. For example, color dodge, exclusion. You see, it's all different, so you can use it. You can use a lot of them. Yeah, some are ugly, as you can see, but mostly of the time I use a screen or add. Add is possible as well. To use add for this one because it will give some more light to our text over here. Yes, the frame, the picture needs to be yeah, fitting in as well. So let's do that really quick. And you know what? I'm going to let it zoom in as well, so it kind of like goes with the text. And of course move it. So put the frame right here. Move a little bit onto the top. That looks pretty neat. Maybe the other flares are much better, I don't know. Let's just take a look. Yeah, that looks awesome, but no better way to do this, so let's just delete that one. No, that one isn't that good. Okay. Now I'm going to add that lens image over here. So as you can see, it's back again, black background, so I'm going to use screen for this one, or add is possible as well, but it'll lighten up some more of it. So just screen is enough. And also the opacity, let's lower it a little bit to, let's say, 50. and zooming in, placing it to here. Alright, maybe the pass a little bit lower. So get this one. Okay, just hide that layer for this for now. I believe we're going to add some glow to these, the electromagnetic thingies. Going to add some glow to it. So here we got glow. And we're going to give it a different color, which is AB colors. Let's give it a blue color and a white color. So it stays those colors, as you can see. Maybe the A and this one light blue. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of playing with the settings right here. You can do that as well. Ah yes, looks awesome. Maybe some blur to it. Blur is always nice, so I use a lot of blur most of the time, and most of the time that's Gaussian blur. So Gaussian blur is overall blur, as you can see. So we're going to blur this one. We're going to duplicate by pressing Ctrl D, and for this one we're going to remove the Gaussian blur. We're going to replace. So watch out for the frames. Those need to be at the same place, so let's put, there we go. So we have kind of blurred electromagnetics, and you have some with less blur, so it still looks pretty awesome and neat. Okay, you know what, I'm going to remove the TV noise because that ruins it. Okay, you know what, we're going to add some flashy light to it as well, so I'm going to import this one. Going to add this one, going to increase this a little bit. You see, it's kind of animating, you know? So let's do that. So size 72 to suddenly 550. Pretty awesome, isn't it? And yeah, maybe some blur to it as well. I like blur a lot. And yeah, glow as well. Maybe not that much because yeah, it ruins it. So nah, we're not going to blur, but we're going to add some distort to it. So distort, where is it? CC lens. So that's used a lot in Call of Duty montages, for example. And as you can see, it's kind of cool, isn't it? So we're going to keep this one at 0. I set 0. There we go. And I'm going to let it increase to. And we're going to replace the text to this side over here. Yeah, screen out this layer as well. Maybe 0 over here. Okay. Yeah, our text is white. Oh. Yeah, our text is white, so we're going to change our text to a black color. So here you can see fill color. We're going to change that one to black. There we go. And you still got our glow, which is blue. Why is it blue? Don't know why. Let's change that really quick. So glow colors AB. Is blue or is it black? Yeah, it's blue. It's using the background colors. Still awesome. Nah, I didn't. Anyway, just add some. Just play around with it. Look get your result. Okay, so. Looks pretty epic. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Especially not now. Going to add some particles to it. Yes, I like particles as well. So let's just zoom in those particles. Give it to the right over here. Some less zoom in. There we go. Okay. Yes, make it appear over here. You know what? We're going to let the white background fade out over here. Going to change our text back to white. Okay, so for white text over here. Oh no, I changed blur a lot. Oh no, it looks horrible. God damn it. Why am I doing this? God damn it. Anyway. I'm going to decrease the opacity of the particles a lot. Let's just zoom out a little bit more. As you can see, it has some grainness to it, so we're going to use other ones. Liner touch. Oh, there's something wrong. Screen. Maybe add. Yeah, we're going to use add for this one. You know what? We're going to hide the first electromagnetic field because that takes too much attention. Maybe we're going to increase the blur. Get the same result anyway. And we're going to change its colors to black. Okay, I want this one to be fully white, so I'm going to change it to fully white. Adding some black and white solves the problem. Okay, just ramp you it for this moment. Yes, looks awesome, doesn't it? I'm going to increase the size of the text a little bit more, so you guys can definitely see it. I'm going to change the glow a little bit. So I'm going to reset it. By pressing reset on it, I'm going to give it a little glow. Okay. Intensity a little bit lower. There we go. Maybe the particles lower, but it still gives some nice tint to it. The other electromagnetic field will give it a blackness to it again, because I think that blue part ruins it. I got an idea. So we're going to let it zoom in with this one over here. Going to make this part black. Going to cross them over, and this one is white. So going to make both fade in and fade out, so they kind of cross over. That's pressing T for opacity if you didn't know. Okay. Let's just take a look at it. Whoops, the opacity much lower on the side. You know what, we're letting it slowly fade in as well. Okay. I'm not liking it that it's on top of here, so I'm going to put it a little bit in the middle. There we go. There we go. Okay. Looks pretty neat for now. Ah, I forgot about this one. Okay, so let's do that one correctly. Press V to go back to the move tool. Okay, we got some pretty epic animation over here. We're forgetting something. Ah yeah, there's a second text, so let's do that. So we're just going to copy paste this one, duplicate, it's the same thing. Going to let the text zoom out at this point. And let the other one zoom in at this point. This time we're not letting it scale in. Oops. Take some time to get used to the keyframes, of course, but when you know it, you can do it very easily. Zoom in here, zoom out here. There we go. Okay. Change that text to studios. Going to decrease a bit. Decrease it a lot. Open up the position. Let's just place it No, I'm going to place this one here. And maybe on this side. Like this. There we go. And suddenly we got my logo as well. Like that. Going to make it bigger. And actually longer. Need to work a little bit faster here, so this one zooms in. This one fades in, sorry. And also zooms in. And its position changes as well. So just do that. Maybe zoom in a bit less. It's hard to see, but I can see it. Got a big screen, so I kinda like it. First time I like in 2D intro. Very funny. You know, the music is kind of challenging, so we want the intro to be on the beat of the intro, on the beat of the music. So just ramp you it, just let it ramp you. And after that, we're going to take a look at how the end will look like. I'm going to add some curves to it later on, and some contrast, I believe. As we've seen at the... Okay, so let's just read. You can certainly see it stops moving, so we're forgetting about the zooming in over here. Just going to let it zoom in a little bit more. And the position changes as well. To here, there we go. Okay, and when they fade out, together, of course. Okay, and at the adjustment layer we made, I'm going to add some curves to it, and also contrast. So color corrections, brighter than contrast, increase the contrast a little bit more, so you get more detail in our text. The brightness a bit more, maybe some curves as well. There we go. To be sure. Okay. Now undo that. Okay, it kind of looks neat. Now, in my editing bag I released a few weeks ago, I included some animation presets, which is useful for Call of Duty montages and also for intros. So, in my editing bag, we can see my folder over here, Techrodd presets. And you should install it. You should search a tutorial for it, where to install it, because you might not know it. But just search YouTube or Google how to install animation presets. So I'm going to add some flicker to this adjustment layer. This includes the TW flicker 2 and add some flicker to it, as well as some light burst. But of course that light burst, we're going to place that in the beginning. So over here. We're going to place, and when we press U on our keyboard, we can see all the keyframes, all the keyframes that were made in that composition. We can clearly see that there's a light burst happening right here, and I want to place one over here as well. So let's just select them, move them to over here, and move it a bit more. So there we go. That's nice. No plugins required. And next up, we have defeated. So we have flicker into it. Yes, we're going to delete this one. I'm going to do this one. Let's look at it. You can see the light burst is different than without DCC. Can you add some other effects to it? No, I think not. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Yeah, I like it. Oh, the flare isn't moving at the back, not anymore. So we're going to change that as well. So just put this one over here. Oh, looks pretty neat. We're going to turn on, going to rehide. We're going to let the lens show again. So it's pretty epic. Now, this is kind of new. So we're going to make a new composition. Ctrl N to make a new composition. Make it the same duration as the one before. This composition, we're going to name it intro. This composition we would name it final. I always do that. I'm always actually I always do that. So I drag the old the previous composition and do this one, and when I do that I get more control over fitting everything in and out. So for example, I want to let it fade out over here, or else I have to do that for every layer, so I kinda hate that to do that. So just overall, there we go. As well for the beginning. Remember T to open up the opacity keyframes. So the color corrections are nice. Yes, we're going to add some black bars to it. So as you can see, most of the time black bars are until this line over here, so it needs to be even as that. How to make black bars is kind of hard. I always use a picture actually. So let me just show it to you. It's over here at my special effects folder. There we go. It's a black border, and I use it because it's just a picture. But I'm going to show you how to do it with the effect. So this folder over here, we're going at this bin over here. We're going to search CC Jaws. CC Jaws. There we go. Or it's just set effects transition CC Jaws. Now, when you increase it, we can see this kind of it are spikes. We're going to change that to block. We're going to increase the height. we're going to decrease the height to 0 and increase the width to around 10 or 20, because it will show borders over here. I'm going to increase it to 25 to maximum. And when we increase the completion, we can see it's not right. It needs to be inverted. So we can easily do that by just going, let's kind of go to the ground over here, as you can see. So moving it down, and we're going to duplicate it, and we're going to move it to the top. So just move it to the top over here. Easy. Make sure it's with that line. So use this one over here. Okay. You know, that's why I'm using actually the picture, because as you can see, we can see there's like the border over here, and that's why I like to use the picture, because that one does not have those problems. And also when working with CCGOs in a project, big project, it kind of sometimes changes from a size, and it's kind of hateful. Anyway, there we go. We're almost done. I believe we're done. And we're going to and we're going to and also the sound, forgetting about the sound, so don't forget that. I'm going to let the sound fade out over here, so just press L to open up audio levels, press keyframe, and just decrease it to -48. And ramp review, okay. It's pretty epic, isn't it? Okay. So I think that's about it. So thank you for watching this After Effects tutorial, and I hope it was of any use. Yeah, I know it's a long episode, but it's definitely worth it, because at the end you got this awesome intro. If any of you guys want this intro and don't want to do it yourself, please go ahead and ask me. I will change your name. I will change your name and place it in it. Let me just save the project really quick. Ctrl S to save it, of course. Let's place it over here. There we go. And yeah, so download links will be in the description, so just look for it. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe for more.